Hello, welcome back to Simi Crafts. Turning off the shaders real quick. I want to chop down this tree and harvest some leaves. Welcome in Toots, welcome in Ramen. I'm not crafting just yet. We'll be doing a lot of resource collecting today. Throwing up walls, roofs, whatever we can. Yeah. We'll see what we can get up to. Maybe we can get some of the wall builds. I'm not sure. Whatever I have energy for. Hope you guys are doing alright. Hope your week's been well. And I hope you have a little game and some water next to you. Let's get started. Toot said they're on their 2-week Minecraft phase. Oh, very nice. What's the first thing that you're going to build? Or like what inspired you? Right now, I think my current inspiration is just like I can see the finished village. Like I want to go and build the castle already. You said you're gonna build your house. Would you consider yourself a builder, or do you consider yourself like a redstoner? And what about you, Ramen? What usually inspires your Minecraft phase? You may have noticed that we have um channel points that you can use now to redeem for stuff. I'm still like tweaking the rewards, but I thought that was cool, something new. Two says that they are a miner. Dude, so valid. I've been itching to get back into the mines. I need a bunch of stuff, and I normally like to just dig down. Let's see what grows there. I decided I'm going to make this mostly out of leaves. So we're just going to add some depth like so. Ramen also likes mining more than anything. Would you guys consider doing like, or have you done one of the archaeology sites? I feel like that's really nice. I like the idea of like restoring, you know? Got some leaves on this side. We also have to fix this field. That's on the list of chores today. Toot says they are trying to find the stronghold. GG's. 1 second, guys. Never mind. Ramen, have you ever mined all the way down to bedrock and like made like a tunnel and stuff? Have you ever tunneled through a mountain or put like one underground? One of my big like dreams one day is to hold on. Dude. Are you kidding me? Just trying to put on some music. And of course, after I just fixed the ground, you choose the next one. Okay. Time to fix this again. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. My mom was calling me. I think I really like the mundane tasks in Minecraft, but I also really like seeing progress. I like a good transformation. I notice, like even in the media that I consume for Minecraft, I feel like I'm normally looking for some type of transformation. Okay, is there any other spot? We have some spots over here. Okay, we got this whole section down. We can add some more of our leafage. Nice. Just checking for any more trampled crops. I think this is really good to just get out of the way now. I wonder also why there's so many trampled crops in here, but you know, I never closed it off, so it's my own fault. And this is why we have chore day, so I can do my fun chore tasks. You have, by the way, dug a chunk to bedrock before. I don't believe you. I've never seen it. No proof. No proof didn't happen. I would really like to do that. Ramen, what do you think about starting like a world with me? What do you think? What do you think is the drawbacks? Now that we have been together for some time, what do you think is my worst quality as a Minecraft person, like a person to play Minecraft with? And what do you think is my best quality? I feel like your best quality is that you will do a lot of mining. I think your worst quality is that you'll forget what I asked you for. But it's okay. It's always a fun time. You're always down to go on an adventure as well. Maybe your worst quality is that after 2 weeks you don't want to play anymore. Which is really no fault to you. I think if you found a Minecraft world that you was like really passionate about, you know, then you will feel more inclined to play in it. I feel like I'm missing patches, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? I guess not. Toot said, bad at the game, good at building. Brahmin says, you think your worst is loot? You're always stopping for loot. That's true. What is my, you said my best is drive. You always keep going. What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like I have big dreams in Minecraft, and I feel like I rarely finish them. I wish I could finish more. We need to get like some carts in here, you know? We need to get things going on. Like maybe there's a little pile of wheat. I hate wasting a block in the middle. We can use something we don't really need right now. Could you imagine if I put a piece of obsidian? You know what? For people watching in the future, you will know that there's a block of gold in there. So if I ever need anything, let me know. That's cool. It's like one big hay bale. Okay, very nice. We've gotten that. Welcome in, Dayon. Just came home from a 41-mile bike ride. Jesus. But I also said the same thing, Jesus. I was a little bit enthusiastic. 6.5 hours. Wow, that is so impressive. That is so impressive. I literally can't even. I don't know, like even 1 mile, I'd be like, oh, 41 miles? That's crazy. That's literally like you almost did. I'm pretty sure you did like a marathon and a half, but on a bike. Have you ever thought about doing like triathlons and stuff? Just curious. Today it's a chore day, as you know. It's Sunday, so we were just fixing up our. Oh my gosh, there's another one. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Look at how many stone buttons I've had to put around this place because of how many times that the Enderman just leave me little gifts and mess up my terrain that I spent hours terraforming. And I have so many, but it's cool, I think, to see like the data almost. Like where are they most likely dropping the blocks? They like this spot over here. It's just about like making it to where they can't pick up the blocks, you know? We've got a lot of the road built in as well. You can see here where it need to be linked up. Maybe we can do some road work today. Why not? I'm giving up taking a break on the house for right now, this apartment building. Dan said, you are training for a 1/8 triathlon, but this is a little bit too far. Yeah, I can't imagine, dude. It's insane. I also know I want to put up another silo, so we do have things to do. Don't get me wrong. And we need to make sure we're trading with our guys whenever we get the chance. Dan, are you we should definitely get some fuel up in ya. Get you some food and stuff. But after that, are you gonna play any games today? You gonna chill, have some dinner? Was it a good day? Has it been a good was last week a good week? Hmm. Need to shower. Already ate. Very nice. Oh, I guess I was gonna put a little trash can right here. Why not? Okay, we do need. Let's just make 4. I mean 2. Where the fuck is my crafting table, bro? Why is there never a goddamn crafting table? Okay. There's one right there. 2 weeking. So we're gonna go like so. Gonna sleep in about 2 hours. That's good. Yeah. It will become a busy week. Last weeks of school. Ah! Then do you get to have a big break, or is it like straight back into the grind? Right now I'm just trying to appreciate personally like having time off. Before we walk away too far, let's go ahead and throw a crafting table in the ground. Cause I can't do this, y'all. I like to put some like regular ones so that the guys can use them too. But this one will be a proper one. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I can't remember what they look like. I'm sure there was a closer trash can, but apparently not. Okay. Okay. It's kind of fixed. But you have 5 days of work and then you have a week free, 1 week off, work 3 weeks, and then 2 weeks off. Okay, well you get at least a little bit of a break. That's not too bad. What are you gonna do with your break? Do you have any vacations planned? What are you guys thinking about doing with your summer? Personally, I actually have a bucket list. Let me just run you through a little bit of my bucket list. I've been in my journal a lot, still doing a lot of unpacking. And I've began the decorating in the office. I have my calendars up so I know what day it is. Like, wow. I feel great. Like I said, I'm back in my journals, doing DIYs, trying to like keep my hands busy and keep myself busy. I'm gonna braid my hair. We have a concert. We're gonna go to Madison Beer concert coming up soon. So that's also gonna take up some of my time. I gotta get ready for that. And I'm just trying to stay consistent. This is stream 93 today. Where's my stupid bucket list? Oh, there it is. I want to cook some more, which I have plans to cook today, which is great. I would like to make 3 DIYs. I would like to bake something. I would like to go on a hike, do a community event, um, do some gardening. I don't really actually have a whole lot to do. Mainly, I just want to relax. But these are the things I think will help me relax. I would love to read a few more books, especially like 3 books before the summer's over. That would be nice. And staying consistent, of course. I love checking in with you guys. I'm actually so mad that I chose to put these two houses next to each other. Whenever we update, I'm gonna have to figure out if it can be put into my little thing here. If I can mix it. You know what we need to do? We need to figure out a lamppost design. I was thinking something that resembles an anglerfish. I would also love to do some terraforming, perhaps. Perhaps. Do you know which like show that you're gonna watch next day on? Or like do you have any like songs or books that you're interested in reading or listening to? I'm just a little nosy. I'm still looking for like a used bookstore. I love just hopping around in this game. It's so fun. We also should get rid of some of these trees. Some of these like dark oak trees. Because up here I'm trying to do a little bit of like a custom biome. So around certain areas there's gonna be like this is the lake area. Like one of the lakes. So water feature, I think it makes sense to have azalea. And then throughout I'm thinking we can have oak. We have this big oak tree type. And then we have acacia. And then I'm thinking maybe pale oak or maybe dark oak. Not sure. Obviously, whatever other woods can just be like imported, but it's so close to a dark oak forest, and there's birch here. I just want this part to stand out. So we can just do oak maybe and acacia. And we can know this where we live, and some spruce because I like having spruce. I'm glad this one grew like this. It grew different. Ugh, I've been trying to regrow this tree for so long. Nice. It's perfect. Dayon says, Matt Haig is very nice. And you finished your book? Ah, congratulations, Dayon. We are so proud of you. 100% done is awesome. Ready to become a real book that you can hold. Wow. I'm so jealous and proud of you in all of the best ways. Like this, I feel like I was there. Literally read your chapter 1. Like that's so cool. So freaking cool. I'm so proud of you, man. Shit. This is we have to finish stuff. I have to build your house. Oh no! There's more trampled crops. I feel like they did that when I looked away because I went through this whole thing. It's fine. It's literally fine. I think this looks cute. I really like the hay bales. I would love to tell a little story of like a little cart getting full of hay. Maybe over here, they're like filling it up. Yeah, that's cute. Let's keep going. This place is so freaking cute. And then with these extra blocks, we're gonna come through here and zhuzh it up. Dan, I am curious. I don't know if you've noticed, but we can now have like channel points. What's something that you're what's something that you would like to have as like a reward? Or what's something you think makes sense? I do not like this area over here. I think we're just gonna have to level this whole bit. Okay. I hear a baddie, but I don't see any baddies. I did not know there was like a whole. Didn't know all this stuff was over here. I don't like the sound of this. Okay. Redeem to stand up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Also, to name a villager, what would you like your villager named? I can't believe. Do you think that's a lot of points? I don't know how this works. I'll have to go watch some other people and see like what their points are like. He said I've got 38K, but you've been watching for 2 years. You don't want to blow it all at once. Let me get up. Dayon, that is probably the one name that is banned. Actually, let me not say that. Dozens of there are dozens of names that are banned, and he is one of them. Now tell me what Slagrum Tart means before I name it in my world. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. It's a cake. Okay. Allowed. I'm trusting your word. Remember, we can now literally make name tags so easy. We're gonna need some. For sure, we're gonna need some more. Doit. Gonna need some more doit. Don't really want to put anything up here yet because I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me well? It's a cake with cream. Okay. Is it yummy? I literally can't help myself. I want to work on the castle so bad. Even though I know I have projects that I've started and haven't finished. Much like real life. Okay, Operation fill in this silly mountain. Hmm? I'm still standing up, by the way, just in case if you guys were wondering. Sometimes it's much better for my back. I wonder if it's much better for my back all the time, actually. If you were to tell Simi like 6 months ago, yeah, you filling in every single block of hole, like she would not have believed you. But I know it's gonna help a lot for the rates of everything else, you know. Ooh. Should we make a boat? Capture them? Very nice. Let's see what he sells, good or bad. Why am I even doing this? Yeah, for against lag. Oh, he has some good things. Ooh, blue orchids. Is he gonna get all of my money? Y'all know I like to trade with them. I would like to keep him, protect him somewhere, if he might stay protected. And I do have one of these that I can sell to him. That's nice. Let's see. I do think that I need a bunch of cherry, but first let's get as many blue orchids as he'll sell me. Yeah? Because you can never do wrong. These two, because you have to expend bone meal for that. And I use a lot of dark oak, but I'm going to collect it anyways. We don't have a lot of cherry over here, so that's my mental on that. And now I have this too. Perfect. Let's go drop off some of our materials, but I want to see what I can pick up. Yeah, hopefully we can look into some more systems so that I don't actually have to do this every time. But I think it's also a nice way of using up all of my dirt. Because at what other point are you going to be using all this dirt? You know, I like to do big terraforming projects, but maybe part of that should be using up a lot of it. We only have so much space. And I would love to do an automatic storage room one day, but we're just gonna need sugar farm, like so many other things before that, I think. Okay, boom. Just one of these shouldn't be enough to cause anything. Oh man, which layer am I keeping? I guess I'm gonna keep this one. I'm not sure. For sure keeping this layer. I'm just not sure about this layer. And this is where the castle's gonna go, by the way. Yeah, his trades were not the best. Excuse me. I wonder if it's better for me to create like a rolling hill situation. You know? I just don't know. I'm like, which layer should I keep? Because if I'm just looking at it from top down, I'm like, I definitely want to get rid of this layer. right? Yeah, 100%. All right, we doing it. And then once we're really full on inventory, then we'll go and drop it off. Does anybody have any news they would like to share? It could be anything happening in the world. Didn't the Netherlands win another game in FIFA? In not FIFA. What is it called in real life? World Cup. Right. I'm trying to think. Didn't we go see a movie? We saw Supergirl, and it was pretty disappointing. We did watch Superman first before we went to see Supergirl, and you know, Supergirl was a little disappointing for me. I'm so sick of like flat side characters. At some point in the near future, Mojang needs to create something like they need to add something to the game where you can actually use wool, like turn wool into string. I think there's not enough ways to get string in the game. I think that's my hot take for today. Just incredibly lukewarm. Can't forget to light up. Okay, let's take a break from this part and fill up some of the hole. I bet all the like I bet a bunch of lag comes from also the torches, you know. This is so fun for me. I don't know what it is. It's just like very satisfying. Whew. No! Now we have to go all the way back. Hopefully we left ourselves a way out so far. Not really. I don't want to spend too much time terraforming. I could spend forever doing this. Nar. I just want to finish taking off this one layer and then fill in the hole with what I got. This has to make some type of difference. Like, I'm getting to that point where I'm like, is it really worth it? I have no clue. Last stack. It's not going to get me to filling up this hole in particular, but you know, if in future I want to like end up digging something underneath the castle, I still think this is worth it because at least it'll be more safe. Oh my gosh, it took me to the outside. This is so satisfying. It's almost completely filled in that hole. I think I'm gonna try putting that guy in one of my maybe one of my little market stalls. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of placing blocks in a way that I think makes sense, and if I don't like the way it looks, then I'll just fix it, you know? Hmm. Oh, I did not. I shall have a sip of water very soon. All right, taking a sip for water. Oh, rock. I really want my guys to be safe over here. They probably won't last. And you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I just want them to be... It just could be nice. And I'm well aware that we've spent about an hour doing this. So, I'd like to do something else. You said you're really tired? Me too, man. Might be a shorter stream, anywho. Feel free to go to bed, man, if you need to. Let's see if we can take this guy over to the market. Okay, well, not you. Whatever. The good thing is that this guy won't need... He won't need a bed. So as long as we get honeycomb for him, he'll be chill. And I would like to name him if he lasts the night. Okay, we do need to actually go trade for glass though. So we can get more honey bottles. Need like a sign. What am I doing? I usually have it compressed. Boom. Perfect. How do you spell that name? I wrote it down. Where's that? Slugrum tart. Sounds like a solar. Nice. Do we have any other requests while I'm here? Hmm? What do we think? I'll put one. Sudachi lime. Okay. Just because I feel like you spent a lot of points. Do you have one more? You don't have to redeem another. You just wasted like 16,000 points. That's crazy. And you know what? We'll call one Toots. Because Toots be talking. Toots be talking. So we have Slugger Tart, Sudachi Lime, Nina, and Toots. Let's go give out our villagers' names. Hey! Do you have a name? Okay. You're now Toots. That's great. It's like amazing. I don't actually think they can get up there. Can this guy go to sleep? Okay, I don't know what's up with these guys. But they need to go find a bed. There. Are there baddies in here? No. We should name this one Iron Golem. But I'm afraid. Okay, that's his name. We have plenty more to name. Ugh! There was a freaking Enderman down here. Surely there's beds over there that they can see. What time is it? Oh, it's sunrise. That's why. Yeah, they won't sleep. Except this guy, for some reason. He's gonna end up passing away, and it'll be entirely his fault. I don't think they can get up here. I think it will have to go a little lower. Or who knows? Do you think they can get up there? I haven't had any proof that they can. So we're just gonna test it. Okay, so Toots can get down. I'm kind of curious to see how close can I actually put these beds. Okay. What about Bulgar? Right. That's a great name. I need to make more. Okay. Watch this. This is literally such a cheat code. 9. Crazy. Is this the highest I should go? Because if I do it like that, technically I would have a little bit more room. You know what? I could just extend this room higher. Like, there's no rules. You know? We can make it really ridiculous, like. This is just to remind myself for later. I like to come back to my builds, update them. Mm-hmm. Ramen, I do think that it's a bit much for to redeem a name, right? How much do you think it should be? Yeah, I'll bring this one down. Two blocks. Okay, 1.5. So it'd go right there. That will go there. And this will go here. If this goes the way I plan, which I have no clue if they can even get into these beds. But we're gonna hope. Toots. What are we doing up here? Let's sell some of our gold. Not all of it, because we need this. I just like leveling up these guys. I wonder if we need all of these lanterns. But that's okay. Yeah. Is he leveled up again? That's so weird, right? Whatever. I'll grab those and this. And that will go with my redstone stuff. How are we doing? Turtle scoots. Well, I don't have any of those. And I don't need ender pearls. Where's my knife? I haven't got any. Haven't got any. It's okay. Why are you saying 2K? Oh, you think 2,000? 2,000 points to redeem a name? What are like the basic ones? What do you think is like the cheapest amount? Like how you get like a couple hundred points from spending like 10 minutes, right? Okay, we're gonna name a guy Bulgur. And while we're here, we're just gonna name one Wolfgar because there's also, because I like that name. I think it was like this from a book I was reading. Oh, it broke! Oh, I love when that happens. This is so cool. Like, can you imagine it going so tall up into the sky? Because I could. But we'd have to make sure everything is spawn proof. Okay. I think we'll make Bulgar. You'll be Bulgar. And maybe we put Wolfgar upstairs so we can see him. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think, you know, they got enough energy for this area. Is there anything I can do? I know I have, yeah, I know I have a yellow flower. What if I dyed this and then I put that bed over here so I can add to the area? Oh shit. Okay, I can put it on this side. Perfect. If they can even reach it. Hoping. Okay. When we come back, we need to bring some red. I mean some purple flowers. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. You know what? He can be Wolfguard. No, we need another Schmagrid, remember? Oh no, Schmagrid is dead. We won't rename. We'll just put a grave for Schmagrid. Right? Okay. Let's make it 2000 then, yeah. Whatever. This one will be Wolfgar, and we'll get another one for Schmagrid. Schmagrid, maybe? You can be Schmagrid. What is it, like this? And then we can just go put this in the corner somewhere. All right. There you are. Schmagrid 2. Even though he would have been a better Wolfgar. It's fine. Okay. Next. What do we go down there for, boys? Glasses. Bonk. The honey farm, for some reason, does not, like, be working. Oh, no. Is he gone? I think he's disappeared. It's okay. It's okay. I like the idea of having bees as well, like, everywhere. Especially in all of these trees. The ones that grow funky. All right. While it's while it's dark, let's see what I messed up. This one looks dead for some reason. Oh no. I really don't know, like, why it doesn't work. And I don't want to, mm, I don't know how to mine this up. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something. I swear this one is dead. It's like not activated for some reason. Look. Yeah, one of them's not powered. And I want to know why. Oh, Schlaflicker, thank you for being here. Oh no. They're killing me, guys. Cookies are a terrible food source. Do I want a wings? Yes, bring me precisely 2 wings. Let's drop off some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure we have to wait until nightfall to figure out what's going on with the honey. Like, I literally have no clue why it wasn't activating. Which makes me feel like, that these are all working, that 1, 2, and 3 are working, but that one isn't. And yet, they're the ones with honey still in them. You know? Am I supposed to jumpstart this? I have no clue. Is this one working? Yeah. Is it this block? No, they all have this block. How did it turn off? Why is it not activated? Ugh. And it says powered on, but nothing's actually happening on this side. This side is completely functionless. We need a string farm so bad. Okay. I don't know why they're not coming out. It's daytime, right? Oh my gosh, they're out now. How long has it been daytime? 5 minutes. So they don't even work all of the day? What is this? I want to go in there and feed them. I don't think there's enough of them. See? Maybe that's the issue. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think this side works. I'm not sure. I think it does. I'm just kind of trying to see if this works currently. I'm wondering if like the honey does something. But I don't see how this is not working. And then this one too is working. Yeah, all four on this side's working. But it's also not shut off like this. But this is the only one that's not working on this side. I'm gonna try switching one of these out for shears. I don't see why that would make anything different, but I'm just gonna try. Short, other than like redoing this whole thing, I feel like there's nothing else I can really do, especially during the day. But that's okay, I guess. We literally just need enough to continue collecting around here. So sad, but it happens. And then we can, yeah, we can store all of our honeycomb in here. Just for sake, I'll put that in there. I think this is all stuff I'll be needing in future. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything change so far. I'm wondering if they just didn't all have three in them. So we'll check later and see if there's any change. Oopsie. I would like to use this as another spot. Maybe somebody doesn't sleep here. We'll just leave that about. Yeah, why not? Let's finish up this spot. So this can now be ready to accept a new guy. Then we can get rid of that monstrosity because we did need more. And we probably still will, if I'm being so honest. All right. I feel like I've warmed up. I'm like, now I'm ready to actually play some more. Which sounds silly, but it's the truth, mate. It's the truth. Okay, and then we're gonna zoom in over there to see how we built this shit. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, and then now we need. I love using up my materials, man. It's almost like this is what it's all for. Okay, but it does look like I need to make more gates. 8 gates, I think, is the magic number for this area. Let's see how much this gets me, though. Gate, gate, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I love that the more I do them, the better I get at it, you know? Okay, so we got that one in there. And then on these sides, of course, we're gonna add a bonk. Like so. And like I said, we are gonna need 2 more. Oh, of course. Let's go like this. And I really didn't need that many fences, but it's all good. Nice. All right, that's like half the hard part, I think. Oh yeah, rearranging like the amount of lanterns as well that we use. Just trying to limit pretty much all of this just trying to limit pretty much all. What am I saying? The lag. I want the lighting to be diverse. I don't want to have like one type of lighting and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay, and since that one is an orange one over there, we probably is gonna I can see why this is a problem. Maybe I'll just do a red one. Or I can do another orange. Like what's gonna matter, you know? I could mix in some like yellow with some bamboo. But I liked the idea of having just the two main colors. Yeah. We can just do orange then. Or another red. Red could be cute because it'll be like one, two, three are all red. You know? I think. There was supposed to be a barn. Like, is this the barn? No, the barn was supposed to be over here. I don't know if I'll make it a red barn. 'Cause now that I have that big red building, who knows? But if that's the case, I'm just not sure. Is there going to be a little market stall here? Perhaps. But then it'll go orange and then red. Yeah. I'll put an orange one there and a red one over there. Okay. We are gonna need more quartz over here. Um okay. More quartz. Very nice. Every day we get closer and closer to progress. A terrible food source indeed. On to pumpkin pie. Guys, Pride Month is almost over. And it's so sad. We're going to have to make a new flag. Okay. I would like to at least finish another market stall. That'll make me feel good. And this one's going to be red, right? Red is cute. Thank you. All right, we got that part. What's next? Well, it's going to need a light on the inside. Okay. What's next? I think that's it. Outside of the guy, I mean, that's the market stall. So let's now go ahead and take down this big mangrove tree. And first, we're going to collect some more of this honey. I really love the way this tree looks. I just thought everybody should know. Taking down this tree first is how I like to harvest my spruce most of the time. Perhaps once this tree is taken down, we will call it for chore day. Or no, we'll take down this tree and that little cactus farm, and then we'll call it for chore day, I think. So enjoy the vibes. I think I've decided I am going to extend the farm this way. So we will need more buckets. Why not? Ooh, he sells he buys pumpkins and melons. I probably that was more exciting than I feel like it was worth, but still. There. Put the pumpkins in there. Let's harvest some of this field. I do not know why it's like terrible. Keeps on breaking all my stuff. Do you buy these? Oh, he does. Thank you, sir. Don't we have a name tag somewhere? Or did we already use it up? Whatever, looking for more names, I guess. Always. I was just thinking we need more of these acacia trapdoors. I mean, not trapdoors. Not trapdoors. It's nice seeing this boundary filled in. And I'm pretty sure this is where I had the whatchamacallit. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully. I'll put it here. Quick! Quick! We can drop 3 more buckets water. Whenever I tell myself, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the last thing. Like that's when I start getting a bunch of motivation to play this game, this silly, silly game. All right, so now that that's in the ground, it should go out this many. Okay, so then that gets put to there. And due to that one, that should be wet. All right, now, following this outline, All right. We definitely expanded it, like visually so. You know, very obvious. I like this, and I'm thinking that it will actually come up here as well, and there will be perhaps either that. I'm thinking either carrot farm up here too, or we can have like little hand stuff, you know, a wheelbarrow, maybe a little table somewhere for them to like get water. But we will have to get rid of this cactus farm because it's just not, it's just in the way. And then big carrot farm will go around here, and then there'll be a little well over here, of course, and then chicken coop ish. Nice. See if anybody's in the mood to buy. Hello. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to heal this up. Just gonna dump real quick what I have on me that I don't need right now. Cool. Inventory is managed a little bit. Time to take down this cactus farm. Let's see how well it was doing since we fixed it. Okay, okay. 2 stacks is not bad. 2 stacks and a bit. Definitely enough to start the big one. Nor, I didn't think about this. Wait. I forgot. Okay. It was just 1 bucket. That was so dramatic. But that's okay. Now, how do I actually want this ground to go? Hmm. Hmm. this to the side for now. Okay. It does not look like a creeper has been here, and it does not look, you know, crazy. It still needs help. Don't get me wrong. But at least there's no longer a cactus farm just sitting smack in the middle of my spot here, in the middle of my carrot farm. Oh, I forgot about the fences. Okay, now there's no more carrot farm. Bro, you can fit so much in bundles. What a cheat code. Sure. See what it looks like from up here. You know, it's not the best. Like I said, it needs some help. Not finished terraforming. But it looks a little better than it did before when we started today. And you know what? That's all I can ask for. We have another market style build. Every time I build something, it always feels like it's always been there. And then I can just never tell what the progress really looks like. But I've added composters today. We did some farming. You know, we got some resource gathering to some trees. Yeah, I'm pretty proud. We named some villagers. What about you guys? How do you feel about today's stream? Be sure to let me know. It's always a conversation. I like to think that this is your world too. Be sure to check out which rewards you can redeem with the channel points. I agree. Forgive me for like having a little bit low energy today. That's what Sundays are for. Just an extra stream day to hang out with you. Kind of just pass the time, really. Lots of Minecraft is just chores. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check out like our Minecraft streams on Sundays. That's when we do our chore days. And this has been Stream 93. Can't wait to see you back on Wednesday. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you for dipping your little toes in my pond. I really appreciate it. Bye.